What's up, guys? I'm BDC. That's the blob. I got some important information for you in this video. Some of it's going to be good. Some of it's going to be not so good. It's about my YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, and also just kind of me, life in general, kind of dealio. She is so going to steal the spotlight. Hey. What's up? Yeah? Okay. So just listen to me while you watch the cat, because I know that's what most of you are probably going to end up doing. Anyways, we'll start with the goodish news. My YouTube channel is going to have some slight changes for the better. YouTube has allowed us to start uploading 60 FPS content. So from here on out, all of my content is going to be available in 1080p, 60 FPS. Now, if you are unfamiliar with it, YouTube up until this point has been only allowing up to 30 FPS. There is a significant difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS. So you are now going to have a much better viewing experience. The content should look a lot smoother. And if you're watching in 1080p, it's just going to be really good looking content. There is a slight catch. I've already recorded some Walking Dead and maybe 1 or 2 episodes of like The Vanishing of Ethan Carter or Alien Isolation or something. So for the next few days or until I'm done with the current string of Walking Dead, I think I might have like a week of that stuff. Anyways, once that's all done, it's going to be all 1080p, 60 FPS. Now, if your computer can't handle it, or your tablet or whatever can't handle it for whatever reason, of course you can also always scale it down a bit to like 720 or whatever. But for those of you that want the best viewing experience, 1080p, 60 FPS. Now, in addition to that, you might have noticed that I've had more content available on my channel. So it's going to be 3 videos a day, something in the morning, something in the afternoon, and then something in the evening. In the evening, it's going to be mostly Minecraft, mostly modded stuff. So that means Crack Pack, Crash Landing. There's obviously still going to be the vanilla Minecraft LP, which I am really enjoying. I didn't quite finish the mega build last season, Winterfell. It barely got started, which was kind of disappointing. But what I'm building this season is the Sanctuary of Clans from a game called Soul Reaver, which is part of the Legacy of Kain series. I really, really love that game, and the build is coming along quite nicely. It's not as big as the Winterfell build, but it's still pretty large. But it's coming along nice. I'm really enjoying working on it. If you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. It's the Minecraft LP. Now, the other stuff that I have been uploading is like The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Alien Isolation, Evil Within, and The Walking Dead. I plan on playing through the entirety of The Walking Dead. So all of Season 1, the 400 Days DLC, and then Season 2. Alien Isolation, Evil Within, obviously those are just, one-time games, but those are also pretty good. I'm enjoying those as well. Now, as far as the content itself, each video, because I know people have been asking, why do you only upload 10 to 15-minute videos? And the answer is because that's all people watch. After about the 8 to 10-minute mark, about 80% of the average YouTube audience, and that's not just me, that's anybody's videos for the most part, about 80% of the audience drops off. By the time you hit 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, only about 2, 3, 4% of the audience that started watching it is still watching it. So making a video that's 30 minutes long when there's only a couple percent of people still watching it doesn't really make much sense. So this poses a problem because then it ends up having a tremendous amount of episodes that are really short, and in order to combat that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a lot more editing. I hate editing with a passion. It is the worst part about doing YouTube, is the editing. I can't stand the editing. But I'm going to start doing a lot more of it, and I'm going to remove the slow time or the downtime in a lot of the episodes. So when I'm playing a game like Alien Isolation or something and I'm just walking from one place to another, or maybe I get lost or something, or I'm a little stuck on whatever, I'm going to cut all of that out. So it's not just going to be like action scene, action scene, action scene, edit, 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 edit. It's not going to be like that, but a lot of the slower material is going to be removed. And that way, when you watch a 10-minute episode, you should get a lot more bang for your buck. And that will also make it so that the series doesn't run for 80, 90 some odd episodes. It's still going to be a reasonable number of episodes, but each one, although they're only going to be 12 to 15 minutes long, they're going to have a lot more action in it. So I tried doing that a little bit with some of the early episodes of Alien Isolation and Evil Within and stuff like that. Didn't do quite as much as I should have, though. All right, so now on to the bad stuff. I'm going to be totally blunt with you guys. I'm pretty goddamn miserable right now, and I don't want any sympathy or anything like that. I'm just kind of letting you know the state of things. I'm pretty freaking miserable. And not to confuse being miserable with being depressed. I don't need to talk about it. I don't need to get medication or anything like that. The reason why I'm friggin' miserable is because the YouTube and the Twitch is kind of in the tank right now. Not just for me, but for a lot of people. So views on YouTube are down, subscriber growth is down to the point where it's actually going into the negatives on some days. So it's not growth, subscriber growth on a daily basis. Like sometimes it would go 300-400 new subscribers a day, and then it would trickle down to like single digit, double digit, 50, 20, 30 subscribers a day. Then it was down to single digit subscribers a day, like only getting like 5 new subscribers a day. And then now it's at the point where not only just me, but a lot of people, even channels that are much bigger than me, are getting losses on a daily basis, like losing 30, 50, 100 subscribers in a day. It's like, what is going on here? Views are down. Now, I know that September and October are generally bad months because everybody goes to school or to college, your vacation's over, people go back to work, all that sort of stuff. So views tend to be down, but this is really bad. Like, this is the worst I've seen it ever. And I've been doing this for a couple years now. On top of that, Twitch views are down as well. I used to have anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 concurrent viewers. Now I'm lucky if I can get 300 or 400. So I don't know what the deal is. So basically, I'm pretty friggin' miserable right now. I'm hoping that the editing changes to my content and to just the 60 FPS and stuff will help boost it a bit, but I'm not really sure what the hell to do at this point. I need something to kind of set me apart, to like a hit to kind of draw an audience to me, but I just don't know what the hell to do. Like I'm almost kind of out of ideas. I mean, I could try some simple gimmicky stuff, but I mean, those would bring in temporary views, but not long-term views. And then a lot of this has to do with the fact that the system on YouTube and Twitch just aren't working. Like, the subscriber boxes are still broken they're intentionally broken. And what's happening with that is, if you're subscribed to a channel, you're going to get the content. But if you don't watch that content, what YouTube will do is it will slowly filter that person's content out of your subscriber feed. So if you don't watch all of the stuff on a given channel, YouTube will start showing you less and less of their uploads. And now this is intentionally done by YouTube. So as far as I'm concerned, and as far as a lot of other people are concerned, it's broken, because if I'm subscribed to something, I want to see all of the content that they upload. I don't want some YouTube algorithm to decide whether or not it should show me in my subscriber feed what the content is. Anyways, on top of that, with Twitch, I've been told by a lot of people that they're just not getting the emails that say, hey, BTC just went live, and they're just not getting the emails. I've been in a live stream for 2, 3, 4 hours, and someone will join it and they say, I never got the email, or I'm still waiting for the email to tell me that you went live. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's certainly causing a decline in the viewership. So, I mean, there's some good stuff that might help, but like, I don't know, man. Oh, and there's another thing, like sponsorships. I've been really wanting to reach out to different companies about possible sponsorships and stuff like that, but I can't do it because views and subscribers are so in the tank right now that if I were to contact a company and say, hey, would you be interested in sponsoring me, they're gonna look at my channel and go, the fuck, no. Absolutely not. I mean, look at some of my videos, like Alien Isolation and stuff. I only have a couple hundred views on it, and I just don't know. I mean, I think it's quality content. Maybe I'm wrong. Now, I know unfortunately, there was an issue with Alien Isolation and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. The first, like, 2 or 3 episodes were recorded with the wrong audio setting, which means that the audio was a little bit worse than it should have been, but it's kind of noticeable to a lot of people. And unfortunately, this created a snowball effect, because the people that saw the audio that was kind of on the first episode or 2 episodes are not going to be inclined to go back and watch the rest of the episodes. So, you know, normally you have a drop-off from episode 1 to episode 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. It will always slowly drop off as the series continues. But if there's an issue with the first episode, well, then you just kind of screw yourself over. So anyways, that's the deal. The other thing that's been bothering me, and I might as well throw this out there, is the fact that a lot of my income now is from like Patreon, which my Patreon isn't really doing that good compared to a lot of other people. I mean, I don't get that much. I get about 300 or so a month on Patreon, which really isn't, I mean, it's better than 0, and I'm very much grateful for anything, but it's not that much compared to, you know, lots of the other ones, and I shouldn't be comparing to other people, but anyways, if you look at the Patreon page, it's gonna say a certain amount, but that's not the real amount, because not every pledge actually goes through, and so it's a lot lower than the face value. So if you go to anybody's Patreon page and it says, you know, 1,000, they're probably not getting that. They're getting less because not every pledge goes through. Anyways, the point is, I still have to get donations through my live stream and stuff too, and to be blunt, having to live off of donations, whether it's through the live stream or through Patreon, basically makes me feel like shit. I have said this to my live stream many times, and I'm going to say it again here. I will shut off all donation stuff altogether the moment that I get enough ad revenue from Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to disable donations across the board, because it makes me feel like shit to have to use that to get by. Now, again, I want to emphasize that I'm extremely grateful to the people that do choose to donate their hard-earned money to help me so that I can continue to make the content that a lot of people enjoy. But it still makes me feel like crap that I basically have to survive off of the charity of others in order to continue doing this. Now, As far as like the move to Texas and stuff, before anybody goes into that, if I didn't move to Texas, I would be in a much worse situation than I am now. Right, because I moved to Texas, I am still able to keep going, and you know, I'm able to move along and pay my bills and stuff like that, which is awesome. It's so much cheaper here, so much cheaper. But I'm still not progressing, and you know, I never had any illusions that I would be as large a channel as like PewDiePie or Yogscast or any of those other people who have the millions and millions and millions and millions of subscribers. But I would like to be able to make a comfortable amount of money to the point where I can actually do other stuff. Because as it is now, I spend almost all my day, like 10, 12 hours a day. If I'm not live streaming, then I'm recording for other stuff, or I'm editing, or I'm doing prep work or something like that. So, like, I would like to, and I think sometimes because of my workload, the content suffers. And then that just causes other issues. So I'm so rambling right now. Anyways, the long and the short of it is, I should be making better content soon, and hopefully whatever the fuck is going on with YouTube and Twitch gets resolved. I will continue making the best content that I can for you guys. If you have any suggestions on whatever to improve this stuff, like, what is it like? See, I don't want to copy other channels, but if there are other channels that you watch and you see and who are doing much better than I am, and there's stuff that they do that I don't, that might help me, please let me know. And before anybody says anything, don't mention collabs, because collabs really don't work anymore. They used to, like back in the earlier days of YouTube, you could do a collab with a large channel and then you would just blow up overnight. But that doesn't really work anymore. So they do help a little bit, but not remotely as much as they used to. Anyways, I'm still rambling. So we're gonna end on a high note, right? Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me get the blob. Come here. Oh, God. Oh, she's caught. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. So we got one blob right there. We got the other blob. So no matter how bad a day it is. Thank you. I always got the blobs, right? Right. Right. Look at that face. Look at this face. Hey, can I have kisses? Have kisses? Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Okay. Anyways. I appreciate all of the people that support me. It means a lot to me. I really do. And I want to try to make the best content possible. So again, if you have any ideas, please let me know, and we'll see where it takes us. By the way, this is totally unrelated to everything, but there's a very small chance that I might be able to get cat blob plushies made. It's probably going to be a really small limited run. So anyways, if I find out more, I'll let you know. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. Leave me your comments, your feedback, all that other good crap. And I will see you in the next live stream. Right? Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.